Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. A pair of tight ends will be on the field today looking to do whatever it takes to give their team an advantage. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. Now we'll take you out to O.co Coliseum, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
Chargers, Raiders. Rainy conditions here at kickoff, and the rain should continue throughout the day.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Bill Simms. It always gets ratcheted up, the intensity that is, when you got a divisional matchup at your hands like we do today.
There's no doubt about that, Jim. When you play a division opponent the second time around, you know, there's that animosity that grows from the first game. Which coaching staff can come up with a different scheme in a different way of attacking the opponent is the one that's going to have the best chance to win here today.
And Taiwan Jones is back deep for the opening kick. And Nick Novak is set now to get this game underway. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
So the rookie quarterback will take the field, trying to improve week by week.
Well, he's getting some experience. It's not a lot, but it's enough to help him feel more comfortable and I think play better. He should do well here today.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The Raiders go with two tight ends on this play. Handoff off the right side. He's stacked up at that point.
Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today.
Second down coming up.
Get ready.
Takes it on the counter. Butler's there to take him down.
As we look at the defense, you've got to beware of Dwight Freeney in this one.
Dwight Freeney, the thing that stands out about him, he has the greatest spin move in NFL history. I sit there and I just can't wait to see it every game.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation.
The play clock's running down.
Play fake.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
And intercepted. And he's out of bounds. Raised in Alabama, educated at NC State. Here is quarterback Philip Rivers.
There's no doubt when you talk about the San Diego Chargers, their leader and the guy they're going to build this football team around is their quarterback, Philip Rivers, and he's got to be outstanding, tough, and not turn the football over.
The Chargers from the 22. And Matthews is taking the handoff.
And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. And that's a gain of 9. It didn't take long, but they're already in scoring territory inside the red zone.
Yeah, they're making it look easy, aren't they, so far? But you've got to be alert on the defensive side right now because this offense loves to go for the touchdown once they get into the red zone.
And the carry to Ryan Matthews. Boy, that was a promising drive for quite a while, and finally the defense steps up.
Yeah, the defense stepped up, but also, boy, that was an uninspired play call, I thought, on third down. Didn't give the offense a chance, and the defense took advantage of it.
The kick is good.
Well, Jim, that field goal puts them in the lead. It was a nice drive by the offense, and what it does, it just gives you confidence. You did some positive things on the field, and it should carry over for you for the rest of the game.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Double tight end formation.
Has his man.
Good piece of tackling.
What's the old expression? Just move the chains. That's what they did with that throw and catch that time, Jim. And also gives them a chance for 3 more downs.
The Raiders step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. The Raiders have it at the 39.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. Second down and 10. With 2 hands, he has it.
Gets about 9 on the play.
The Raiders, that time, they can't get big yards, but the throw and catch picks up a few, and his third down's much easier with this situation.
It's third down coming up.
To the ground. Outside to the left. Taken down at the 33.
Well, one of the hardest things to do, and I think, in the NFL now is third short is run the football and pick up yards. That time, nice job by the offensive line. They showed their power, and they picked up the first down.
The Raiders this time will go with 2 tight ends. McFadden's tackled right at the 28.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Raiders take it from the 28.
Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
McFadden's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Greeny brings the quarterback down.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time they collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 30. He's got the catch. Raiders, touchdown.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
The Raiders for the point after. It's good.
The Chargers set up for the kick return. They've just lost the lead, so need to try and respond. Scores 7-3. And here's Woodhead. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line.
It's first down as they head to the line.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. Rivers is going to take it from the gun. Interception.
They bring him to the turf.
They did awesome on the defensive side where you have linebackers can make plays like that. Getting that interception, it's not always defensive backs that get to make those plays. Linebackers can do it too.
They come to the line, and it's first down. They bring in the extra tight end. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the tackle. Taken down just 2 yards short of the first.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. The Raiders come out in the pistol.
Let's go.
He takes it on the counter. Good work by the defense. This will be a loss of 3.
How about the defensive line? Getting that penetration, getting off the football at the snap, and getting it done, getting in the backfield and making that tackle.
The Raiders snap it at the 41. Finds his mark.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Allen's tackled down at the 15.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him. They only give up a couple yards.
Brown's a receiver in the slot. Now 1st and 10. The defense gets the sack.
That's what you call pressure. When everything around the quarterback, they're all at his feet. The offensive linemen are around him. He sees the arms of the defensive linemen all reaching for him. There's nothing he can do but fall to the ground.
This will be second down. Offense lines up here. And Matthews is handed the football. Let's take a look now at the defensive starting unit. On the way, 3rd down. And Gates is out wide on the left. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. Has Allen.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything. It's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Mike Cypress now ready to punt. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Well, returning punts is a tough job. It's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
1st down and 10. Takes it out of the eye. Ball is out. This one's going back the other way. The defense comes up with the big play. The hit and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helps you deliver the hit even harder, and that's why they got the turnover. Great job.
That leads us to 2nd down. Second and 4 following the run. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And he's prone to the ground.
Well, that time the quarterback didn't hold the football. The left side of the line they just collapsed. He doesn't even feel it or see it, and he goes down for the sack.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. And he's going to be dropped. That's a 3-and-out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
And now they'll call on Cypress to punt the football. Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. They face first down. They'll run it off the toss. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. 2 tight ends on the field here. They'll run it here. Reynolds in on the tackle. After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
The Raiders' offensive line does a good job on this run. They show their power. The runner able to go up in there and get a first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The jumbo set on the field. Caught for the first down.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. 1st and 10. Gets it out for the completion.
Well, it's one thing to have talent as a quarterback. You need that to succeed in the NFL, but you got to be smart also. And how about that? That time the QB changed the protection, took advantage of the defense, which was blitzing, picked them all up. Great job by the QB.
He's tackled right at the 36.
Good job by the offense. Another first down. The defense absolutely is getting tired. And when you get tired, you make mistakes.
First down at the 36. Heaving it down the field. It's intercepted. Tackles made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First and 10. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff, and Matthews is brought down. Second down following the run. And Gates is in the slot here for this play. Matthews now makes the move to the right. Huge run by Matthews.
Matthews is a guy, anytime he gets a chance to get in the secondary and make a big play, he thinks he's going to take it for a touchdown. Not this time. It's a big run, but still well done.
Rivers out of the gun. He's looking to the right. A takeaway. The tackle is made.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Raiders come out in a jumbo set. Now 1st and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. That's a gain of 10.
Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Will go ground. Blocked for a loss on that play.
The Chargers defense is just one of the best in the NFL. What a job that time of the run play. They get penetration, they get in the backfield, and they make the tackle for a loss.
Another kick, dives across, and he's in for the touchdown.
Well, you got a lead, you drive down the field, you score a touchdown. Now we're going to find out if the other team can stay patient or will they panic.
The Raiders for the point after. Counted. The Raiders defense certainly contributing to the cause here today. And that interception was good enough to lead the offense out for a short field and a score. The Chargers ready to return the kick. Woodhead's got it on the return. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The Chargers now bring their offense back onto the field for the next drive. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. The Chargers snap it up at the 26. Rivers connects with Antonio Gates.
Anytime you give a quarterback that kind of time, he's going to get comfortable, get his feet under him, be relaxed, and he is going to make the perfect throw down the field. Easy completion that time for the quarterback.
The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
Rivers out of the gun. Rivers finds Gates. He's tackled right at the 48.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. Dropping back 3. Throws the pass. He had no time to get set.
Good job by the linebacker. Just watching the quarterback, reading his eyes. He made the move at the right time, and he knocked the pass down.
And it'll be Cypress back to punt. The Raiders now will start their drive at the 23. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 23. He'll throw it over the middle. Ball's thrown incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
Third down now. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. He'll fire it out to the left and knows exactly where he needs to go to pick up the first, and he's got it. 2-minute warning. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Let's go.
Has his target. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
There's nothing the defense can do. When you talk about a receiver like these guys out there now, and this one in particular, a double coverage, they're still able to go in between the defenders, rise up, and make the catch.
First down and 10. always aware of the chains. He's got the catch, and he's got the first.
And as we take a closer look now at a receiver who has been very dangerous here in the first half. What's to like about this performance so far, Phil?
Oh, shoot, what is there to like? Everything. They cannot stop him. He has so much talent. He can do everything. And if I was a quarterback, I'd keep throwing the football his way.
Interception by Eric Weddle. Nice tackle.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Royals lined up in the slot.
Offense lines up here. 1st and 10.
Rivers keeps it.
And the pass incomplete.
2nd down after the incompletion.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. Rivers is going to take the snap from the shotgun. And off the mark on that short throw.
The receiver's open coming across the field, but sometimes these short throws are tough, and the quarterback throws it too far in front.
Third and 10.
It's Woodhead.
They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
The Raiders call a timeout. Their first.
Cypress called on the punt. He's got a chance to return this one.
Marshall's the one who brings him to the ground. The Raiders are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. 1st and 10. Looking across the middle, shows all kinds of awareness here as he picks up the first down.
They've come out in the first half and tried to get the football as often as possible in the hands of their top receiver.
Well, what we're seeing is so many ways to get the football to the wide receiver in today's game. Formations, you can move these guys all around. You can stack them up. So if you want to get the football to them, you can, and it's an awesome job so far. Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. They can't be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
It's a 2 tight end formation.
Let's go. Fred, 38. Fred, 38.
The Raiders snap it at the 36.
That catch gives them a first down. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
The Raiders, 1 timeout remaining.
The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. Offense lines up here.
They're going back up top.
Throws the pass.
The pass is intercepted.
He's brought to a halt. No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
This will be the last play before halftime. Second down. So that's going to do it for the first half. Raiders are up in this one.
Janikowski ready now to get the second half underway. Woodhead's going to start his return. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return.
First down here.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. The third quarter begins with this play. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Offense lines up here. The Chargers will take the snap from the 35. That's an interception. In on the stop.
What a job by the linebacker that time making that interception. Gets in good position. And what a pair of hands. A linebacker who can do it all.
First down coming up.
Get ready.
Gets the handle here. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line. Second down here after that run play. Double tight end formation. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short game, it served a purpose.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. The Raiders from the 32. Makes the reception. Gains 13.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
First down here after the completion. The jumbo set on the field. He's got the catch. Touchdown.
Well, in the NFL, no lead is ever safe. So when you got the lead, you push it on in there, score another touchdown, and keep putting the pressure on your opponent.
The point after is good. The Raiders defense will be ready to come back out in a moment. The offense making sure their efforts weren't wasted on the last drive, making good on the interception, and putting points on the scoreboard. And here's Woodhead. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Chargers get ready to start their drive. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. First down at the 27. And the give to Ryan Matthews. Good for only a yard.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times. And we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
Royals going to get set in the slot for this snap. The Chargers take it from the 28. Has his target. Going to lose yards here.
That was just a dumb call. When you throw it behind the line of scrimmage like that, you deserve to lose some yards. That's what happened on that play.
The Chargers will take the snap from the 25. Rivers connects with Antonio Gates. The Chargers continue to try to look for answers in the passing game. Rivers has been shaky from the start. And in the second half, they're going to need to throw the football to close the gap here, Phil.
I think you're right. They're going to need to throw it. Now look at the offensive coordinator. A lot of it is up to him. You got to change these play calls. Make it easier on the quarterback so we can find some open people down the field.
And Ingram's there that time for the tackle. First down here. Offense lines up here. Handoff made. And at the 37, he'll be brought down. Second down and 2 to go after the running play. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation, and they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Pretty predictable call that time by the offense. It's second and short. The defense is thinking one thing. They are thinking run, and they stop it.
They bring in the extra tight end.
The Raiders from the 37.
Right back to him one more time.
That's an awesome job by the offense picking up this first down here in the second half. They got a big lead. It's not about scoring anymore. It's just about milking that clock, and that is an art, and this team is good at it.
First down at the 42. He'll throw it over the middle, underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Second down following that incompletion. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set.
Can't find the target on the pass underneath. The pass play fails to work, and now it's third down.
Two tight ends on the field here. Throws to the right, and he hauls it in.
Breaks out of the tackle.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set.
That ball has been picked off. That brings the play to an end.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
Phillip Rivers has it under center.
They motion the receiver around to the other side. Now first and 10.
And Matthews is going to secure the handoff. He's brought down.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
The Chargers from the 22.
And the carry to Ryan Matthews. They tackle him for a loss.
How about that work by the defense that time? They are physical and they are fast. They tackled the runner for a loss on second down. Now they have a great situation, third and long.
The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run.
Royals in the slot. Rivers will take the snap from the gun.
And he's taken down.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Mike Cyphris now ready to punt. This punt will be returned. Tackle down at the 46-yard line. First down on the way.
The Raiders will approach this play from out of the pistol.
The give. They go to the right side. The Raiders now move the chains.
Well, when you're on the defensive side, if you read the offensive formation, where do they have the most numbers at? And that's usually where they're going to run the football. That time the offense goes to the strong side, gets outside, you should have an extra defender there waiting for him. Terrible job by the defense.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends.
First down at the 42. They'll go ground. They'll mark him at the 41.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. It's a 2 tight end formation. Makes the catch. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
A lot of times you look at the drag route, you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it, and it's just short of getting the first down.
That's been the story of this game. Another 3rd down conversion to move the chains.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Let's go. 188. 188.
They come to the line of scrimmage. 1st down. The jumbo set on the field.
The final quarter begins with this snap.
Looking across the middle,
Butler's able to swat the pass away.
Hard to throw over some of these linebackers in the NFL now. They got such good size. You try to throw over them, here's what happens. These big guys will knock it down.
2nd and 10. Trying to work that left side. That'll stop the play right there.
Well, you play this cover 4. In other words, you got 4 defenders playing deep, equally spread across the field. Well, who's going to cover the end cuts and underneath? Nobody. That's why the quarterback got an easy completion that time on the end route.
And now on 1st down, they'll go back to the air. Oh, the Raiders, touchdown.
Well, the offensive line did it all on this drive, didn't they? Here it is on 1st and goal. Nice job of pass blocking, and the quarterback finds the open receiver for the touchdown.
The Raiders for the point after. Makes the PAT.
The Chargers have been flat out manhandled so far. Perhaps their special teams unit can change the momentum of this one. They need something to go their way. The score's 28-3. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Chargers come to the line. They'll start this drive at the 24. Matthews lined up in the backfield. 1st down at the 24. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
And here we have 2nd down. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback.
My goodness, what a hit. And the ball falls incomplete.
Gates is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
He's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
And now they'll call on Cypress to punt the football.
He's going to try and return this one. Brought down at the 32. The Raiders ready to take over the football. Double tight end formation. The Raiders from the 32. Handoff to the outside. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down. An extra tight end on the field for this one.
Made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
I thought that was going to be a completion that time, but the hit knocked the ball out.
Well, let me say this about your thought. You were wrong. Once again, Jim Nantz. And the timing was wonderful. That's what it is. That's what it takes, just like you and your job.
Intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Royals, a receiver in the slot.
Let's go.
The Chargers snap it at the 41.
Out to the left.
And Gates has got it. First down.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
Looking to the right side and throwing.
Very nearly intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
And Matthews is lined up in a single back formation.
Eyeing that left side.
Has Allen.
Well, you're really in a tough spot, but that is a good job picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. All you can do, just keep picking up those first downs. You hope it leads you to a score, and then you play the game from there.
First down at the 29.
Has Royal.
And Royal is brought down.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Three-step drop. Underneath and incomplete that time. It'll be third down.
Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on third down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on third down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Takes it from the gun. They'll turn it over on downs.
I'll just say this, Jim. When you're a gambling football team, you're willing to go for it on fourth down, even though you're losing in the second half and you don't get it. You just got to deal with a little bit of adversity and hope your defense can go out there and stop the other team's offense.
The Raiders have it at the 24.
He's tackled at the 28.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
That's second down coming up. The Raiders lined up in the pistol.
They give it to him on the counter.
Butler's there to make the tackle.
When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard. It makes a good block.
That last play was a run. Third down coming up. They bring in the extra tight end.
Tosses the football.
Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
Throw to the left. Almost intercepted.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation.
The Raiders take it from the 38.
Catch made. He's got the touchdown.
Well, the defense just better make their minds up that this is a fight that's not going to end. The offense up and down the field. They score again, and wow, do they have a huge lead.
The Raiders lined up now for the point after. The point after try is in the books. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. Woodhead's got it. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Chargers now will start this drive at the 27. Browns lined up now as a slot receiver. First down and 10. Antonio Gates hauls it in. Gains 16.
All you can do is your job, and that was a good job by the offense, picking up the first down. You're down big in the second half. Hey, don't worry about the score right now. Just find ways to execute plays and get down there and score a touchdown.
He stacked up at that point.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
Let's go.
2nd and 9. Ball comes out, and the recovery is made by the defense. Good piece of tackling.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
The Raiders have it at the 29. Up in the air, and he's got the catch. They have the lead, and this spread offense and aerial attack has been the difference maker.
Well, every coach wants a quarterback who can get it done. I'd say the guy here today, Jim, he had an outstanding day, and he got it done. What a performance.
2 tight ends on the field here. 1st and 10. Throws the pass. They bring him to the turf. Creating space and being a big target. That's what we've seen out of this guy today, Phil.
No doubt about it. He is a talented tight end. In the NFL, the coaches are doing a better and better job of finding ways to get tight ends more chances to catch the football, and this guy's taking advantage of them so far here today.
This will probably be the last play. Before the 2-minute warning, no stopping him now. That's a touchdown.
You just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's 1st and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets to 3rd down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
The Raiders now will tack on the extra point. And the point after is good. The Raiders kickoff team is on the field, and the offense is on the sideline celebrating a score that was all set up thanks to a very tenacious defense that recovered the fumble. Royals got it. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. Royals lined up in the slot. 1st down at the 24. Could have been intercepted.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
2nd down coming up. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Matthews on the screen. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Royals going to get set in the slot for this snap. Dropping back now into the shotgun. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a 1st down. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down. Holding on to the timeout. They'll rush back to the line. Makes the grab and the feet are down.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick.
Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
So the boys in the booth, they want to make doubly sure the call was correct. Under 2 minutes, they decided, hey, we need to take another look at this. But the play stands as is.
Yeah, Jim, it was a good challenge upstairs by the officials. It was not clear-cut, but once we have seen the play in slow-motion replay, well, now it's clear-cut now.
Second down now.
They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. And there's Floyd. Tackles made. First down here after the completion. They're in the hurry-up mode from the gun. And he's forced to the ground. Second down here. Nickel formation for the defense here. Out of the shotgun. Ball's picked off.
Got to stay aggressive on the defensive side. That time the defense did. Even though the offense was going in to score, they come up with the big play, and they get the interception inside their own 20-yard line.
First and 10. To the ground. He'll go left. The tackle is made.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Wide receivers are bunched up. Second and 3. Go run it. Here's the handoff. Johnson's there to take him down.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go, and they stop him for a short gain.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set.
Gets it again.
Trying to find an opening to the right.
He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
When you backed up, there's just so few plays that you feel comfortable running. That time, nice job by the play caller. Gave the offense a chance, and they picked up a big first down.
Picks up about 5.
Bill, before we go, how about a little chat about how much this win means?
Well, you know, Jim, let's look at it this way. It was just a nice win. It keeps your confidence up, and it just gives you a little energy to go out next week and try to accomplish it again.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Confidence is never a question when it comes to wide receivers, and these two are no different. It's the Raiders going up against the Chargers. Now we'll take you out to O.Co Coliseum, where Jim Nantz and Phil Simms have the call.
Chargers, Raiders, it's pouring here as we're getting ready for today's matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms getting set for kickoff and a big primetime game headed your way. The lights are on. The excitement's building, Phil.
Yeah, the excitement is building, Jim. And, you know, for the players, you sit around all day long waiting for the game to come. So it makes you edgy, it makes you emotional, and we always see great play because of that.
And Danny Woodhead will be back deep for the opening kickoff. And Sebastian Janikowski looks set now to kick it away. And here's Woodhead. Runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down.
The son of a high school football coach, number 17, Philip Rivers.
Philip Rivers, very productive in the passing game, no doubt about it, but also a tremendous leader for this San Diego Chargers football team.
Royals in the slot. The Chargers from the 27. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage, so you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out, they'll throw it over the top.
Royals, a receiver in the slot. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff, and he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. For the offense today at running back, he came into his own in 2013, Ryan Matthews.
Hard to say this, but maybe his biggest detriment is the fact that Ryan Matthews just runs so hard, it's hard to stay healthy. He just goes after every play like it's going to be his last. He's a really good NFL running back.
First down here after the run. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first.
Always a chess match early in the game to see what your opponent is going to do. Good run that time by the offense. They pick up good yards. Maybe the defense will have to start crowding the line of scrimmage more.
Handoff by Rivers. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. Well, you work all week long on a game plan if you're the offensive coordinator, and you come right out and it works.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of confidence, doesn't it? Makes the offensive players, they feel good about what's going on, and it gives confidence to that play caller. That's just as important.
First down at the 41. Ball's out. Has it. Nice tackle. There's been all kinds of build-up and anticipation, and now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series.
Yeah, I think things have changed so much over the years. These quarterbacks, especially these rookies, they're so much more ready to play than previous years. They get to throw the football a lot in college, a lot in high school, so they come in the NFL prepared and ready to go.
First down at the 49. They'll run it here. Tackle down at the 47.
It's now second down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Raiders offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground.
Right back to him.
Run it right. This defensive front is so often disruptive and in the quarterback space. It's a two tight end formation. The Raiders snap it at the 36. Brings it into his body. He's brought to a halt.
Yeah, this quarterback's pretty smart, I'll tell you that. And, you know, he knows, he sees the blitzes. That time he changed to pass protection, and he gets the extra time. That's a great job by the QB.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Now 1st and 10. Looks to his left. Intercepted! And he's on the sidelines and out of bounds.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down and 10. And the give to Ryan Matthews. And they bring it down at the 36-yard line.
Matthews is a running back. After he makes a big run like this, he gets excited. He is just looking for his next carry.
Offense lines up here. And Matthews is going to take the handoff now. Let's set the defensive starters. After running it, it's 2nd down. Floyd's lined up now as a slot receiver. Rivers finds Allen.
The defense thinks they have the guys to play man-to-man coverage down the field. Well, they didn't that time. The receiver made a nice little move, gets open, and a good throw by the quarterback.
First down at the 49. Rivers finds Gates.
Anytime you have man-to-man coverage like we see this time, it's all about the receiver getting away from the defender. He does it, and the quarterback puts it right on him.
And Matthews is lined up behind his quarterback as the single back.
Matthews is a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
Offense lines up here. The Chargers will take the snap from the 40. Woodhead takes the hit and is brought down.
When I was a quarterback, I loved it when they called the draw play because I know that defensive line, they're all trying to go after the quarterback, and nobody's prepared for the run.
Second down coming up. Offense lines up here. Ball is out. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. Rivers is going to make the tackle. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
The Raiders will go with the pistol on this play. 1st and 10. They run the counter play. And the tackle is made at the 48-yard line. And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Double tight end formation. Throwing now to his left. The Raiders now move the chains.
Jim, when you have a quarterback that is accurate as this guy is, when he sees man-to-man coverage, he is going to get to completion.
The jumbo set on the field. The Raiders snap it at the 36. Makes the reception, and he heads to the sidelines out of bounds.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and then getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. 2nd down and 8. He'll fire it out to the left. Has his man. Coughed up the football.
Hey, nice route by the wide receiver that time. Good throw by the quarterback. It reminds me of the days with the Miami Dolphins. Paul Warfield running those corner routes, and Bob Greasy putting it right on target.
First down at the 18. The give out of the eye. And that gains a few.
I think you got to be a little more creative in the red zone than this. When you just line up and run the football like that, you're not going to get a lot of yards. And that time they just got a short gain.
Let's go.
Second down and 7. Right back to him once more. In on the stop. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. We'll be back to Oakland for the start of the second after the break. They're able to move the chains after that last run. And the second quarter is underway. Raiders in for the score.
I would bet first and goal that the offense about 90% of the time is going to run the football. And what do they do here? They run it and they get it done. That is power football at its best.
The Raiders for the point after. He made it. The Chargers ready to return the kick. Fields the football at the 3. And it's the same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Chargers are set now for their next possession. An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 20. And the carry to Ryan Matthews. Boy, these numbers just don't add up. They're running the football. They're owning the line of scrimmage, but they're behind on the scoreboard. How do you figure, Phil?
How many times have you and I talked about this? Stats lie in football. You know, there's many stories when you watch a football game. They're running it well. If they stay with the gym and they keep having success, I think they'll find a way to win. Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Royals lined up in the slot. Second down and 10. The defense gets a sack.
Well, when you have an offense that likes to send the running backs out on pass routes, sometimes you're going to get in trouble. The defense sends more guys than the offensive line can block. And what happens? The quarterback goes down.
Third down after the sack. Nickel formation here for the defense. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. The reception, easy, wide open.
You just can't sit back there and play conservative defense in the NFL. The quarterbacks and receivers are too good. Third and over 10 yards, you play safe and you give up the first down.
First and 10. As Royal. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Anytime you get over 4 yards on first down, it doesn't matter what the play is. Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. Second down and short.
With drop back. Pass hits the ground and goes incomplete on the short throw.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time, he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Fights through contact. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
He'll try this one from 39. The kick is through for 3.
That was a good hold, good kick, 3 points. Good job by the offense.
brought down at the 24. The Raiders bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. They bring in the extra tight end. Handoff out of the I formation.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you. Excellent job of just picking up the first down. This offense is hot. Another first down, and they are moving down the field.
First down here after the run. Offense lines up here. Almost intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. 2nd and 10. And he's intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
And Matthews is lined up as the single back. Now 1st and 10. They'll go ground. That's a tackle at the 48. This will be 2nd down. Rivers out of the gun. And there's Gates.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space.
The Chargers have it at the 44. Gets the handle here. They have this one covered up, and it's going to set them back for a loss.
That time, that's just a bad decision by the running back. He makes the wrong read. The offensive line blocked it right, but when you make the wrong read, you're going to get tackled. That time he gets tackled for a loss.
The Raiders bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. First down and 10. Catch made. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. The Raiders from the 27. The Raiders get a first down.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Back to the air here on first down. He has the grab, brought down at the 38.
Well, that's just a good old physical run by the offense there, and it's good for a few yards and gets them another first down.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Offense lines up here. Staying with the passing game on first down. Trying to work that left side. Wright's able to knock the pass away.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
The Raiders take it from the 38. Out to the left. Pulls it in. And a gain of 4.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
They still face 3rd and 6 even after that last successful pass play. 2 tight ends on the field here. Man intercepted. He's brought down.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run, but how about this interception? Good job, good reading of the quarterback, and a nice catch.
From the gun, Phillip Rivers ready for the snap. Snapping out of the gun. Reaches out and snatches it, and he is tackled at the 44. That leads us to 2nd down. Time for the hurry-up offense. Tight ends in motion here. Rivers is back in shotgun formation. And Malcolm Floyd with some nice hands brings in the bullet pass. Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. The defense gets the sack. 2nd down. Rivers set, empty backfield. Drop back, shotgun formation. He's looking to the right here on this throw. The offense picks up another 1st down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Catch made.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
The Chargers come to the line with an empty backfield. Rivers out of the gun. Got the completion. Reese is tackled down after a gain of 10. The Chargers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. They complete the pass, but still not enough for the first. 3rd down coming up. From the gun. Throws to the right. Gets it out for the completion. And the offense will call a timeout. 1st down here after the completion. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And they knock him down just a yard away from the first. The Chargers trail here in the 1st half, Bill, but you can't say there aren't some positives here. Rivers has had some success, and that needs to continue.
Jim, you're right. They're down, but it's not the fault of the quarterback. He is on rhythm. He is hot, and he's putting the football right on the money.
Out of the shotgun formation. Rivers over to Malcolm Floyd. 3rd down on the way. Hurry up. 2-minute offense. Rivers has got it in the gun. And he's thrown to the ground. The Chargers call a timeout here. They have 0 timeouts remaining. Should be an easy one here. No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. First down, offense readying for the snap. One more snap, and we'll head to halftime. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose. So that's going to do it for the first half. Raiders are up in this one. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The Raiders will begin their drive from the 26 now. The jumbo set on the field. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap and picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets him a few yards.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Here's the handoff. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the first.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. It's a 2 tight end formation. They call his name again. Breaks free. Tackle down right around the 48.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. Butler's able to get a hand on it and knock it away.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area, read the quarterback, and in wonderful position to knock the pass down.
They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete. Failing to connect there, 3rd down. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. The Raiders now move the chains.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game and also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
Eyeing that left side. He makes the catch. They knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
The Raiders take it from the 23. Teo with the tackle.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target. Good yardage, just short of the first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. The Raiders step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. Pulls it in, gains 16.
Jim, the offensive coordinator, has done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. What a drive this has been. Looking to go up top again on first down. And he's taken down.
Well, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
2nd and 13. On the money. Oakland in the end zone.
What a tremendous throw by the quarterback that time for the touchdown. What confidence he has in that arm. Small window. Very little room to throw that football in there. He didn't worry about it. Fired it. Got the touchdown.
The Raiders for the point after. Extra point was good. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. Takes off from the 5. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Chargers now ready to take over as their offense heads onto the field. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. First down at the 21. Set up screen. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Royals in the slot. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having offensive linemen getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Out of the gun. Looking to the right side and throwing.
Incomplete as he was looking short. The Chargers have not done a very good job in pass protection. Rivers has, though, been able to find his targets.
Jim, it's tough to hang in there when you're getting roughed up like he has been today, but he's done a good job keeping his eyes down the field, making the reads, and still throwing the football on target.
And it'll be Cypress back to punt.
Was made at the 40-yard line. Hey, the offense has a chance to do something with this drive.
Let's go.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 40. Takes it from the eye. He'll pick up 7 this time.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Greeny's there to take him down. Here in the second half, one look at these stats tells you a big reason this team's on top today, they've been able to run the football.
They have been physical all day long. It's just like this. You're in a fight. You're throwing body blows. They're working. Why go to the head, go for the knockout? Don't do it. Stay to the body. That's what they've done on the offensive side.
As we've seen today, this is a team that's dead. And it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
Look at the rushing totals for both sides. Neither defense has had much luck slowing down the run.
Well, it's not about luck. It's about trying hard. It's about want to, and I do not see that from the defensive side. That's why the offenses are having so much success running the football here today.
Let's go. Blue 95. Blue 95.
1st and 10. Throw to the left. Sticks to his hands.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Touchdown, Oakland Raiders.
That was a good job on that touchdown that time, and I tell you, there's nothing like being on top of the other team and make them chase you.
The Raiders with an extra point try on the way. And the extra point is good. The Chargers will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 21-6. Makes the catch at the 7. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
They come to the line, and it's 1st down.
Handoff made. Rocked
for a loss on that tackle.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Split backfield here. Second down and 13. The give. Ball is out. A recovery by the defense. How about that run? Touchdown.
What a group of talented defenders. They're tough, they're fast, they're smart. They get the turnover and the touchdown.
The Raiders for the point after. Inside of the uprights. The Chargers ready to return the kick. Woodhead's got a chance to return this one. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Chargers come to the line to start this drive at the 24. The Chargers have it at the 24. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running them.
And Matthews is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. It's third down coming up. Wide receivers stacked up on this play. On the way, third down. And Gates is the receiver, sent out wide to the left. The final quarter underway now with this snap. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Oh, good job by the linebacker knocking that pass down that time. All he did was watch the eyes of the quarterback, and he reacted. It put him in good position, and he knocks the football down.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. It's first down as they head to the line. Double tight end formation. Draw up the middle. He's taken down at the 23.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. This play call is for the fullback, and that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Third and 3. They'll go ground. So they failed to convert on third down, but that's been one of the lone failures on third today.
And this fires the football team up. The defense, third and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
And he mucks it. The ball's on the ground.
Oh, that was close, wasn't it? The return team, they don't block anybody, but very fortunate to recover their own fumble.
First and 10. And it's a 2-yard gain. And here we have second down. Matthews lined up in the backfield. Rivers out of the gun. Looks to his left. Almost intercepted that time.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have 1 or 2 passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped. and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
The Chargers take it from the 43. Royals got it, and a first.
This is what you call throwing the wide receiver open against man-to-man coverage. Throw it to the open space. Let the receiver outrun the defensive back. Nice completion.
The Chargers snap it at the 31. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
That's interesting as you watch the receiver trying to make that catch. He knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
And he's forced to the ground.
Jim, you can't tell the difference between the quarterback and the center. They're both retreating about as fast as you can go. That time the center gets run over, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
And Gates is shifted out wide to the left as a receiver. Rivers is going to take it from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Just had to avoid the sack. Incomplete.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The coach is going to go for it. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. Ooh, they failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard, they look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
The Raiders have it at the 44. Secures it with two hands.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game.
Get ready.
First down at the 42. Reaches out and grabs it. And he's able to get out to the 34-yard line.
Sometimes it's good protection by the offensive line. Sometimes it's just bad defense. They can't get to the quarterback, and that's another completion by him.
The jumbo set on the field. The Raiders have it at the 34. The catch is made. That'll stop the play right there.
Well, the corner route. Some people call it the corner route. They call it a flag, run to the flag of the end zone, or a 7 route. Odd numbers break out. That time we see a nice route by the wide receiver and a good throw by the quarterback.
Makes the reception. Gets about 9 on the play.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Coming up, second down.
Come on, let's go. Fred, 38. Fred, 38.
Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Third down and 1. Throws to the right. Johnson's in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
Well, it's a good thing that linebacker knocked that pass down because I don't think he could have caught it. So if you can't catch it, knock it down so nobody else can catch it.
The offense back out on the field here for this 4th and short play. Handoff. They failed to convert, and now a change of possession.
The Raiders had a lead here in the second half, but I'll tell you, a good way to lose it is to go for it on 4th down like you did that time, and they didn't make it.
They face first down. Floyd's a receiver in the slot. They're setting up screen. And Matthews is brought down, but has the first.
Jim, this time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it, picked up some good yards.
First down at the 26. Incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today. Has his target. They break through, tackle him behind the line.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Third down and 13. Churning ahead, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
The Chargers are going to punt this one away. No return as this goes for a touchback. The Raiders are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. Split backfield here. Now 1st and 10. To the ground. That's Weddle making the stop. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And he's brought to the ground.
You're running back in this league and you pick up 1st downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
They bring in the extra tight end. 1st down and 10. Here's another handoff. He stacked up at that point. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Wide receivers are bunched up. Takes it again. He's tackled right at the 36.
Hard sometimes as an offensive coordinator to call plays to catch the defense off guard when you're winning and it's late in the game. So they played it very predictable there. The defense was ready, nowhere to go.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. King is back now. He'll be punting. The Chargers are set for their next possession. What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today. The defense gets a sack. That's 2nd down coming up. Trailers, they'll go hurry up rather than call a timeout. Rivers out of the gun. Pass is intercepted. Going to take it the distance. Has space. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The Raiders with the PAT to come. Driving extra point is good. The Chargers have really put themselves in a tough position now as they await kickoff. Scores 35-6. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. And here's Woodhead. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. The Chargers offense ready now to see what it can do.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. Rivers is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The defense gets the sack. The Chargers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. And Gates is set now, split out wide to the left. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. And gains about 1. The Chargers are going to call a timeout. Want to talk about this 3rd down. Royals lined up now as a slot receiver.
3rd and long.
And he's thrown to the ground. The offense stops the clock right away with a timeout. Cypress called on to punt. We'll see what he can do here. Williams is in on the tackle.
Well, the lights were bright, and the team was up for the occasion here, winning in prime time.
Nothing like it, man. Winning in prime time when you know it's all about you. And I've said many times, today's football players, they love being on the big stage. Well, they were today, and they got it done.
What a memorable game this truly was. For Phil Simms, Danielle Bellini, and Larry Ridley, Jim Nance saying so long for now, and we leave you with the GMC Never Say Never moment of the game.